Douglas Eck, your leader, going in turn 1 and 2. Ryan Scott going to try to work the outside there. Scott's got a head full of steam. He'll take the lead. Ryan Scott, your leader. Greg Oaks follows him in second. Nice move by the big tree. Greg Oaks, he moves up to second. Douglas Eck falls back to third. Eck goes down to the bottom. That's going to open up the outside lane for Hollywood Mike Knight. They're 3 wide coming out of turn 2. Bob Dorman makes a move on the inside. They're side by side now going to turns 3 and 4. Dorman now in fourth or third. Knight takes third. Bob Dorman goes fourth. Hollywood Mike Knight running that outside line. Dorman down on the inside. Good battle for third. Ryan Scott with a pretty good size lead over the big tree. Greg Oaks in second. Battle continues to be for third. Dorman having a good run. Continue to try to look to the east. Got the third spot locked up here now. Chuck Franks worked up to fifth from his last starting spot. Kind of funny, the one-star crew, they picked their pills. They got a 1 and a 50. That's the best and worst pill. Logan Takei getting the 1, Chuck Frank getting the 50. So Chuck Frank, they picked one of the best pills and one of the worst. But it's the way it goes. So Ryan Scott here with a good size lead here. 5 laps now in the books. Greg Oaks in second. Mike Knight third. Bob Dorman fourth. Chuck Frank fifth. All cars spread out here along the way here. 2 flags in the air. 2 more laps remaining. 4-0 of Ryan Scott. Ryan Scott's going to come out of turn 4 and take the win here in heat race number 2 for the Mill Run Collision Center Super Late Model. So Mike Knight in the 9K will finish third. Greg Oaks in the 22 was second. And your winner in the 0 making the trip here to Eriez, Ryan Scott. Ryan Scott will pick up heat race number 2 for the Mill Run Collision Center Super Late. Scott Gerdak.